Hey, Mr. Gross and Miss Nash, I want to give you a heads up as far as how the thing's going to work this weekend, and I will be emailing you or texting you or Facebook Messenger or something as well. But basically what we're going to go through is 2 seminars. They are just 30-minute seminars. They're kind of summing up some things on self-defense. It is a Christian girls conference, and it's called Be Mine. And what that does is they do want us to put in, at least for me, to put in a Bible verse, kind of how I think God got me to this position, etc. Something real quick, and then basically just take them right into the seminar. I'm going to try to cover a number of things quickly with the teens. They'll have a lot. I don't think with the middle schoolers it'll take as long, or at least won't be as hard to get all that information to them. The teens, because I'm going to try to cover striking and try to cover some pressure points and the ground, it's going to be a little bit different. So we'll kind of play that as it goes. I may have to cut some things out as we go. But basically the sum up, this is going to be for the middle schoolers. I'm going to do a Bible verse thing, talk to them about bullying, talk to them about what is a bully, the 2 types of bullying, the hand signals as far as when they're ready to go, just that stop motion and then turning and walking away briskly. Then talk about safe zones and safe people that they can go to if they're in school or something like that in their neighborhood, the areas they can go to that they know that they are safe. And then other than that, we're going to talk about the actual striking. If they have no choice but to fight, then how to actually handle something. So what we're going to do is talk about the areas of strikes. It's going to be eyes, nose, neck, throat, ears are going to be what's up at the top, and then the groin, the knee, and the instep, which we're going to name stomp at the bottom. Basically, I have them in front of each other, not hitting each other. But if you think of them taking turns going eyes, eyes, or them going eyes, 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 and then eventually we'll get them to go in eyes, eyes, nose, nose, neck, neck, throat, throat, ears, groin, knee, stomp. So we'll build up to that very quickly just to get them through. That'll pretty much sum it up. If I've got a little bit of extra time, I might do the stuff that, as far as the wrist releases and those types of escapes, grabs, but I don't know if we'll have that time or not. So we're going to see what to do, because with the middle schoolers, we have to go a little slower. With the teens, we can go a little quicker. I can almost throw those striking points, those areas together, and they'll pick those up pretty quickly. But with the teens, I'll still start off doing the Bible verse. We're going to talk about assault, obviously, instead of bullying, but still 2 types of assault. And then from there, we're going to go into basically the precautions to take first. So scanning the area when they leave a building or when they go, just looking left to right, those types of things, checking for potential attackers. And then from there, go into the weaknesses of the body. So we will talk about some pressure points there, or talk about the eyes, nose, nose, neck, neck. We'll talk about those different things at that point. From that point, we'll go into their escape skills as well. So if they're escaping, we'll do the quick wrist release. We'll probably do the 2 shoulder releases. It's windmilling up. Those things, get that very, very quick rush through. At the end, we'll talk about the grabs as well, where if they've grabbed you from front, your arms are free, and that's where we'll put the pressure points in, so we can show them how to do the pressure points. And then we're going to get right into the striking. Only going to do 2 strikes, or focus on 2 strikes. We're going to have the palm heel strikes and the front kicks. I've got 1 kicking shield, and I've got plenty of the smaller square targets that Century has. But if you don't mind bringing 2 more kicking shields, I don't know how many we'll have. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But if you don't mind bringing 2 more of the kicking shields, that'd be great in case we need to set up in lines of 3. Obviously, we're going to have them doing the kicking or whatever and yelling, get away, the proper way to use the voice and speak. Then from that point, we will talk about the ground. So we'll talk about if they're knocked to the ground, talk about making sure that they're kicking and so on, not able to let that person mount them. Then we'll go through from there. The person tries to mount. You get your knees together and then push them away. From that point, let's say they get past your knees, you get them into guard. We'll take them through guard very quickly, let them use the pressure points to get the person off of you, get them off the way. And then from that point, we will do the mount and have the mount done, making sure that they can UPA up. I think I'll talk about the table, talk about taking out 2 legs of the table, rolling that person over, making a strike, whatever, and getting out. So we'll do those. Have you demonstrate. Miss Nash, if you and Mr. Gross are there, then I'll probably have you demonstrating with Mr. Gross doing that drill. I may demonstrate once but then I may have y'all, as I can talk about it, do that a little bit longer, a couple more times. Otherwise, I can teach it from the ground and demonstrate, whatever, let you show it as I'm talking to them. So those types of options we're going to go through very quickly, and then obviously we'll let them do that with each other. When it starts, I'm just going to partner them off with people and say, look, we're cramming 2 hours of a lesson into 30 minutes, so there's no time to be nervous. Introduce yourself to a buddy, and let's get started. So I'll let you know more coming up. I will try to get in touch with you today. Laura Cross has got to get in touch with me about we have to fill out something as far as a volunteer thing goes. So I'll get in touch with you on that as soon as possible. Other than that, I think I have covered everything, and I will catch you very soon. Bye-bye.